Hi, I'm Vicky.
I'm Aree.
This is the hair. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna choose. Alright. Oh, it looks like. Oh!
Oh, can I do it? H-T. What does that mean?
I think that means hot topic.
This is a hot topic. Woo! A job that you don't like. How do you deal with it? There you go.
It's hard doing a job that you don't like, and it can be for different reasons. It could be it's not the actual job that you don't like, but it's the people or the company that you work for. Or it could be that you love the people in the company, but you don't like what the actual job role is.
For myself, if I don't like a job and how I would want to deal with it would be just writing down the reasons why. Like, why don't I like it? Is it a person? Is it the work? Is it because it's not in line with what I want in my life? Or, yeah, those are the first things that I would ask myself first.
Sometimes it can be really good to write down goals first and see if the job that you have can get you there. If not, then don't quit straight away. Maybe set up some other opportunities or start to look outward, and then set something up first before you decide to leave a job. Because I've done that. I hated a job and I just quit, and then for 4 months I couldn't find work. And it's actually worse being broke and poor than going to a job that you hate. And I'm just being honest, it's actually worse having no money than having to wake up every day and go to a job that you don't like. So obviously I'm not saying to stay in that job and be miserable, but what I am saying is be wise about how you look for other opportunities. Line something up first and then do the right thing, hand in your notice and finish off well, because how you end one job is will reflect on how you enter into another.
Most of the time I've always liked the job that I've gone for and I've gotten it, because I just won't go for a job that I don't like. It's just my own personal preference, but after a while I've ended up like either mastering it or just been like, okay, I want to do something else, I want to do something different, I want to do something that's challenging, that gets me excited, because I've done that and now I want to move on. And then I start to not like it, or things change within the company, or things change, like the staff change maybe. Just there's always like certain factors that come into play to make me feel like I don't like a job anymore. But I always write it down, the reasons why I don't like it, if there's anything I can do about it to change it, and if I can't, I write down what I would like to happen, and then I outweigh which has more and which has less, and what do I need to do in order to get myself out of that situation. But I always try to start with myself first. You can take lessons from each phase of your life, whether it be in a job that you love or a job that you don't like, but first just look inwardly. Everything that you do reflects you, I think, even just what you were saying. And how you end a job, like just leaving or not turning up, it's not good. I've been a manager and had people just not turn up to their shifts, or had people just not come back to work anymore, when we could have sorted out the issue first and been like, okay, first of all, what's happening in your personal life? Is there anything I can do as a manager for you? Can I make the shifts work for you better, so when you come to work you get the best out of your job? That's me looking at it from that perspective. Like, because at the end of the day, the manager's supposed to look after you, your boss is supposed to care for you. You're not just a statistic, you're not just a number. You're a person, you're a human. If you're not being treated like that, then definitely get out of that environment.
Because I've had a job where I quit and I just left and I hated it, and even the company, when I think about it, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And then I've had another opportunity where I decided to leave because I felt that it was right for me, and I gave him 5 weeks notice, and on my last day of work I killed it and I hit all my stats, and I felt that because I left on a good note, I'm still friends with some of my old colleagues from that company.
And just a few things before we finish this. If you're a young person out there and you don't like your job, first of all, look at why you went for the job first, and second of all, harden up and do the job, because this generation just really don't know how to work. They don't appreciate a whole lot of things, and if you know I'm talking to you, if you know what I'm talking about and this relates to you as a young person, you just need to get through it. Look at the older generation, see how hard they worked when they were your age, and they just slogged it out and they did it. In our age, there's a bit more choice, but you can take a bit from back then and a bit from now and combine it, and then you watch, you will succeed in life, because you're going with a good mentality, not I want this, I'm not going to work as hard for that because that person isn't. You just work your butt off. My name's Aree.
I'm Vicky.
And we'll see you here
like when I wave, it feels cheesy. It's like,
Oh, then just go. Perfect.